Hi, sixth graders. It's Mrs. Van Huysen again, here for math this week. You guys did pretty good last week with your adding and subtracting of integers in our review. So we're going to move on to multiplying and dividing. And the good news is multiplying and dividing is a little bit easier if you know your math facts. So you really only have two rules. And the first rule is not even rules, but like things to follow. So you're just going to be paying attention to the integer signs. So if you get your problem, you're going to look at the first number and the second number. If they have the same sign, whether it's positive, positive, or negative, negative, no matter what, you're going to have a positive answer. And then if you have opposite signs, whether it's positive, negative, or negative, then positive, your answer will be a negative answer. So we're going to go over some problems, and I'm going to go over the different ways that you could see a multiplication problem and a division problem, and we'll go over the answers really quickly so that you guys can see some examples before you are practicing all week. And then again, on Friday, you guys will have a Google form to show what you've learned throughout the week. So for our first problem, we have a negative 3 times 2. Those are both opposite signs. I have a negative and a positive, so my answer is going to be negative, and 3 times 2 is 6. So my answer equals a negative 6. Then I have negative 4 times a negative 5, because that dot also can mean to multiply. So a negative times a negative, they're the same sign, so that's going to be a positive answer. So negative 4 times negative 5 equals a positive 20. I have 1 times 6. Remember that star always means to multiply, so 1 times 6 equals 6. Sure. I also have down here another way of doing multiplication would be with parentheses. So we have 5 times a negative 7, and you see that parentheses just means that you're distributing it, and when you distribute, multiply. So 5 times a negative 7, opposite signs, is going to be a negative answer, so that equals a negative 35. You also could have parentheses around the 5 if needed, and that still means to multiply too. So I hope you understand all of these different ways to multiply, and you've seen all these different things. But now we're going to get down to dividing. So dividing can be shown in a couple different ways too. You could have it in fraction form or just using your division sign. So right here I have 24 divided by negative 3. So opposite signs, which means I'm going to have a negative answer. So 24 divided by 3 is 8. So it's going to be a negative 8. And then I have a negative 18 divided by a negative 6, which they're both the same sign. So my answer is going to be positive. And 18 divided by 6 is 3. I hope this all makes sense to you guys. And remember, the biggest thing you need to just having your heads for multiplying and dividing integers is if they're the same sign, whether they're both positive, positive, negative, negative, your answer is positive. Opposite signs, your answer is going to be negative. So not too hard as long as you know your math facts, like I said. So I hope you enjoy all the games that you're going to be doing this week to practice. Make sure you get on iExcel as well. And I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's safe. Don't forget about your Spirit Week, the Spirit Days that your teachers will be posting. And I think we only have a couple more weeks, guys, but you guys are doing really good with the integers, so keep up the hard work. And we miss you tons. I miss you a ton. I can't even express it. So bye, guys.